Welcome to The Lift. All this week we've been talking about James chapter 1, and yesterday we learned about how when our faith is tested that we need to consider it an opportunity for great joy. And today I want to talk to you about how roots help a tree stay in the ground and how our roots can help us stay planted in what really matters. Imagine this, imagine a hurricane. I don't know if you've ever seen a picture of a hurricane, but it can be pretty crazy. Or if you've ever seen the news reporter who's the craziest person just standing on the edge of something and like, we're out in this hurricane and the wind is just whipping right past them. You can see trees bent over in the background. Everything is flying by. There's water everywhere. But it seems that those trees, even though they're bending, even though they're falling over, they never pull all the way out of the ground. Well, today I want to talk about that very thing, and it's because those roots are actually rooted in the ground. Imagine if a tree just had roots that were growing but weren't growing into anything. Our lives can be that same way. But what would happen when the hurricane came? If a tree had roots but they weren't growing into anything, what would happen was as soon as the hurricane happened, the tree would fall over or it would blow away. But that's not how it works because those roots keep growing into the ground. Today I want to talk to you about James chapter 1 verses 6 through 8, and it talks about our prayers and why we may not be receiving what we're asking for. Here's what it says. It says, whenever you pray, you need to put your faith in God alone, because some people pray and they have put their faith in God and the world. And it says this, such people should not expect to ever receive anything from God because they are as changing as the wind. Now think about that. What are you really rooted in? Are you rooted in God? Do you hold on to Him even when the hurricane is coming, or do you have a backup plan? Is it, God, please help provide for my family financially, but then it's not completely up to God. Maybe you go off and try to settle it on your own. God, please fix this relationship in my life, but you don't leave it completely up to Him. You go and try to fix it on your own. God, please heal this person that is suffering, but yet you believe in your mind, well, I'm not sure that this can really happen, but I know I'm supposed to pray. How are your roots growing? Are they really rooted in God? Are they really rooted in the ground? Or are they just like a tree with roots sprawled all over the ground? What this passage is saying is that if we truly pray to God and we believe that He can provide, then that's when God steps in. Not when we say, God, I know you could, but. Not when we try to come up with excuses, but when we truly believe, God, this is up to you, and we leave it all up to Him. Those are the prayers God answers. Now, He might answer in a way that you don't like, and He might not give you the answer that you wanted, but those are the prayers that God answers. But if you're just praying and it's just a routine and maybe you don't really believe that God can do what you're asking Him to do, then why pray it at all? That's what this passage is talking about. This passage is talking about truly being rooted. Are your roots growing straight down into the ground? Are your roots growing into God? Are they believing that He is who He says He is and He will do what He says He will do? Or are you just trying to grow on your own and your roots are spread out everywhere? If that's the case, do not expect to ever receive anything from God. So how can we change? Here's what we need to do. We need to leave it up to Him. Now, sometimes He'll tell us, here's your step, here's what you need to do. But when you pray, you need to leave it all up to God and know that He answers His promises. He cares about you, and He doesn't ever leave you alone. And if you can understand that and believe it, and if you can put that into your life, then your roots will grow deeper and deeper. Your faith will grow, and it will help you be sustained for real life. This is The Lift.
Hey guys, Brad Marlowe here with your workout tip of the day. I want to encourage you to vary your workouts. Don't just do weightlifting, and don't just do cardio. Don't do exclusively certain things. Give something you haven't tried a try. Different sports, different recreational activities. Do yoga if you've never tried it out before. Do circuit training. Just try some things out, see what works for you. It'll keep you excited about working out, and you'll be having fun with it. It's your workout tip of the day. Strength is more than muscles. This is the lift.